Hello everybody, this is That Time Traveler, and I'm starting a new series. As you can see, it is a walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And I am not using the original game, I am using the download from the Wii. But nothing's ever different, I'm just using a different controller, so it's no different. The biggest thing I've noticed is the C. There's no C up, so you have to use the C analog stick to do a lot of things, which doesn't really bother me. Or you can use Y and X, but anyways, this is a direct sequel from Ocarina of Time, which is like my favorite game of all times. And right now we see Link with Epona going through as we think of the Lost Woods after he slayed all the enemies and traveled back in time to go back to his childhood. And we believe that he is in search of his fairy Navi. And right here we have Tattle and Tail. Tattle is the yellow fairy, and then Tail is the purple black fairy. And right now we see the Majora's Mask, or the Skull Kid. So as you can already see, the Skull Kid is the main antagonist in the series. So right there we saw that, Link just got pwned by Epona, which I've never really gotten. He slays all those enemies and bosses and dungeons, but his one weakness is his own horse. So he's just knocked out, and he's like, ew, what's he got here? Ooh, what's this shiny thing? Blue and shiny, blue and shiny. It's an ocarina. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see it. No, too bad. See, his name's Tail. That's how we say it. Well, everybody says it. So now Link wakes up and he's like, dude, what, seriously, kid? Now he's startled. He's like, I don't have it. Skull Kid's actually really funny if you actually see all of his imitations and stuff. I believe he's actually a really funny character. And right now you see Link grabbing onto his horse Epona, and probably, as you can probably already see, he's probably going to get pwned by something. So, just got to wait and see. See? Told you he was going to get pwned. So right now we get to actually move around. Normal stuff. Quick spin. Oh, nope. There we go. Quick spin. Nope. There we go. So he has no magic. You can go in here. Let's get some rupees. Not a lot, though. Rupee, rupee, rupee. 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 Whoa. Just got 23 rupees. Pretty nice. So, once you're done messing around or practicing or whatever, just want to walk in here and climb all these stairs. And in this game, there's pretty cool moves. In this game, if you roll before you jump, you actually go farther. I was an ocarina, but in this game it's more, you have to do it more in this game. It's the only 3D Legend of Zelda game you can actually do that in. So right here you can see a bunch of stuff that Link is going to encounter in his times in Termina, which is the place that we are going to go to. So right here he lands on a Deku flower, which we will use in a couple of minutes. So he encounters the Skull Kid right now, and he's like floating because he has mystical powers, because he's special. So yeah. So as you can see, you probably know what's going to happen next. Probably not, because you guys are stupid. But if you've ever played this game, you know what's about to happen. Or if you don't, then that's okay. So he uses his magic powers, and it looks really like the ones that Ganondorf used in the final battle to make what's her face, Navi, not be able to use her powers to help him. And right here he's having a nightmare about a bunch of Deku scrubs. So obviously something's going to happen. And Majora's Mask, there's 3 transformation masks, actually 4, but 3 that you actually need to beat the game, and one of them is right here. So the Skull Kid turns Link into a Deku Scrub, and he's like, really man? Really? Really man? No! I don't get to hit people with my sword. Which is really sad, because his sword's pretty awesome. Oh well. So he's like, dude, man, come back. And Tattle's like, I'm gonna punch you in the face, man, even though I have no arms. Everybody's just gonna leave her. Like, no, sis. Boom. Get pwned, sir. And now Tattle's like, oh my god, no. No, Skull Kid, wait for me. Tail, you can't leave without me. And then she goes and bangs on the door and blames Link for all this. Yeah, I don't get her at all. I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't get her. But that's not what I think, so whatever. So soon we'll regain consciousness and we get to mess around right here. So you press A, you just go into these that are actually moving, pick up all these rupees and stuff. I already have 31 rupees. So once you're done just twirling around in circles, you want to go over here and open the door. Spin, spin. This is a very great way for transportation if you do not get the bunny hood mask. So now she's like, I'm sorry, I'll stay with you just in case when we reunite with the Skull Kid. So yeah, I'm just speeding through all this stuff because I don't think you guys really care. Because I don't really care unless you really want to know the storyline. Then go watch something else. I'm not doing a 100% walkthrough. This is just me playing the game and trying to show you a lot of stuff. And right there is the only time Link actually does something to the audience. And right here we can see what Tal says, but nobody really cares. No. Ah, man, I hate that. Yes, I get it. Yeah, I'm sure. So I didn't know that you actually had to hold A. So down there you can see other Deku flowers to get back up, but it's actually really easy to get over here. So yeah, now we start out here, and you have to unwind. So so over here is our first chest. And what shall it contain? Deku nuts! You can actually drop Deku bombs while you're flying in this form. So I'm going to put that on right now. So I'm gonna fly over yonders, over years. So you can do this. And this is called the Deku training. Just to get used to, see right here, watch. Bombs away. Just to get used to flying with Deku nuts. And over there, you could lock onto him and say, and Tattle will say it looks a lot like you. In this game, the masks represent somebody, you have their soul. So, no, unlock. Thank you. So, if we get a good look. So they look exactly alike. And just locked away in your head right now. We will be seeing that later. Somebody will say that, oh, that looks like my son. You look like my son. And right here it uses the magical stuff it has with the expansion pack that Ocarina of Time didn't, but that the N64 did. So right here, just walk around, just walk up here. you know, awesome stuff. So you walk up here, and you're like, wow, wow. So you're probably like, I'm gonna walk up here. Nope. So you can see that it is the Happy Mask Salesman. And this is the only character in the entire game that is actually from Hyrule, and we actually know. Everybody else looks like people from Hyrule, but they're not. And the Skull Kid, that's the only other there's the only two people. So he's like, oh, I'm from Hyrule too, blah, blah, blah. And he kind of scares me because he moves without, you know, moving. He just magically appears. And the precious item he's talking about is definitely Majora's Mask. But that we don't get to return to him until the end of the game. So yeah, see right there again. And right there, the mask to the left you can see is like what's going to be on the mirror shield. And to the right you can see the stone mask. I'm going to get most of the masks just to help. I'm not getting the ones that do like piece of hearts that, you know, I'm not doing that because that's really stupid, but ones that just help with time and stuff. Like I'll get the bunny hood and the great fairy mask and stuff like that. Just, you know, and the stone mask and stuff to help. So we're probably I'm just ending it right here. This is my first part of my not 100% walkthrough. Thanks everybody for watching.